Now, the writing's on the wall. In the last of the series on BBC Two, we see if Gareth's achieved his schoolboy mission.
OK, boys!
Choirmaster Gareth Malone is in the final weeks of a new role as a teacher at Pear Tree Mead Primary School in Essex.
1, 2, 3...
The school wants to discover whether an enthusiastic novice...
Brilliant, victorious, good man.
...can solve the puzzle of why so many boys lag behind girls in reading and writing.
He's reading a book!
This is a great book. I prefer movies.
Gareth thinks that with vigorous outdoor activity, competition and risk...
That was too fun!
Boys can do better.
It's really, really good.
Now it's time to take on their most daunting challenge.
Mr. Malone, I think he's got a little bit crazy now.
To write and perform their own play.
There's a pencil.
Thank you.
Get writing.
Can you imagine? 408 people right in front of you.
You are the only 3 people who've given me this.
And I've got loads of ideas up here, but I just can't get them onto paper quick enough.
Come over here, young man, right now.
Oh.
We've got 6 days left. 2 of them are the weekend. OK, fine. I'm at capacity. If you write like that, people will take you seriously. This is a pretty unique achievement for a primary school. Read it and speak it like you are proud of it.
But the success or failure of Gareth's entire endeavour will be judged by a single test.
Boys, off you go.
Gareth's entering his last few weeks at Pear Tree Mead. He's been given the task of raising the boys' achievement in literacy by an ambitious 6 months.
Right, from there, walk.
With the end of term approaching, head teacher Chris Thurgood has called him for a meeting. She wants to know he's in no doubt about what's expected.
The target that I set you right at the beginning, which was to raise the boys' level of reading, that wasn't just plucked out of the air just for a bit of fun. That is something that I really, really would like to see be achieved.
I suppose maybe because I'm right in the middle of it, you know, I do see big shifts in lots of boys. Really, really big shifts, which is fantastic. Yeah. But do those amount to anything more than just smiley faces? It's very hard to judge. Now that I know the boys, this is not a statistic anymore. This is this is dangerous. You know, if their reading doesn't get better, they are really in trouble. Yeah. So, and I'm completely on side with that. I really, really, really want to improve it.
Yeah.
I've got a few more grey hairs anyway. On your marks, set, go.
The boys will sit their test in a matter of weeks. Gareth's already confronted 2 of the key elements of literacy, speaking and reading. Now he must also take on what teachers say is the ultimate battle with boys, writing.
I hate English because every time when you write it really aches your arm, or some bad things go on and you don't kind of understand it.
Or you got to write a story and it's really boring.
I love writing stories because I'm really good at my imagination.
They're boring.
Because we got a really strict teacher, Miss Roberts, we have to get it perfect, and if we don't get it like on the line, or if it goes like up or down, we get in a lot.
You naughty boy!
We get in trouble.
Many boys at Pear Tree Mead, like tens of thousands throughout Britain, trail behind the girls in writing. Some by more than a year. Gareth's got an ambitious plan.
It feels really important that these boys get a sense of excitement about writing. They haven't had that up to now. They complain bitterly about picking up pens. In order to combat that, I want them to write something on a huge scale. I think that's the only sort of challenge that will make them interested in this. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mr. Malone.
Very good. OK, you are awake. So, very excitingly, I've got a big and very important announcement for you today. And it's about the school production that happens every year. Now, this year, the school production is going to happen in the Harlow Playhouse. Oh, yes. Does anybody know how many seats there are in the Harlow playhouse. Ryan, you've got your hand up.
3,500.
No, I'm afraid not. 408.
What are we going to be doing? What are we going to be acting out?
Well, this is entirely up to you, and this is what you're going to start to do today. This year, Year 5 and 6 are going to be writing the school production themselves. At the moment, there is absolutely nothing. There is a blank piece of paper. So, Years 5 and 6 have got a big challenge on their hands.
I think Mr. Alone is kind of nuts.
I think he's gotten a little bit crazy now, because he's kind of like, now he's just gotten into bigger things, and at first we all thought they were just going to be smaller things, but now just going a little bit too big.
I've never got stage fright before, but can you imagine? 408 people right in front of you. I go to the playhouse, I go see there, I see some plays, but I couldn't imagine myself on the stage, but I don't know, it depends how it goes, really.
The performance will bring together every aspect of literacy. Gareth wants to bring out the best in all the boys. And it'll be his last chance to reach the boys he's found most difficult to motivate.
I don't want to walk away from this school feeling that I haven't got to every single child in some way. I don't want there to be a boy who doesn't feel involved. And I think there are one or two who are slipping through the net at the moment. And those are the boys that I'm really interested in, and they're the ones I need to change. It's going to be over to you to come up with the ideas and start to write your school play.
Gareth set the bar high. Normally, the end-of-year play is already written for the pupils.
What we're going to do there is we're going to do a bit of drama. So I think that we should do these in our reading groups.
But Gareth wants the children to write the story and dialogue themselves. The boys will write one half of the play, while the girls write the other.
OK, go and get into a space.
They'll start with just an outline of a plot, which has been devised by the pupils themselves, together with a children's author.
You're doing the description of the aliens looking through the universe to find a new home. They might have gone to this planet, they might have gone to that planet. I just want the ideas, and I want them written down in the book so that we can read them. I'm going to give you about 5 minutes.
Some boys get off to a good start.
Dear all aliens, I would like to inform you that we have found a suitable planet called Earth. Come to planet Earth and help invade. Please, if you want somewhere to live, come and help kill all humans. P.S. Bring weapons. So come on over to this incredible planet. Not that rusty old planet you're on. Come over to planet Agonzuna. Beautiful. It's lovely. Lovely world.
But several of the boys struggle with the concept of putting pen to paper.
See this hand? This was perfectly made for writing.
Callum's yet to write anything in his book.
Notebook. One about writing. Me, Tommy and Jack decided that if it was alright with you, I could be technician for all the effects.
Listen, okay, fine, we'll talk about that, but I want ideas written down in your green book with your hand writing.
What am I doing now that I've finished?
Callum's on track in literacy, but Gareth believes he could do so much more.
Callum is one of those kids who, rather than fail, just switches off and just says, just rubbishes everything you're doing. And that's just very depressing, because he's actually extremely able, very bright, very capable.
Tommy's another boy who's yet to produce any actual writing.
Yeah, and then it could be kind of like flashing lights all around. There could be 2 windows, which are basically like that, just a projector, and they could do loads of stars on zooming past.
You have loads of stars. You're really getting into this, aren't you? Good, excellent. Go and get these ideas down on paper.
This morning, the boys are meant to write a single scene that they'll present to the class.
So far, from you 3, you are the only 3 people in the entire group who've given me this.
Actually?
Yeah, but in terms of words, I've got a blank page. What did I ask you to do? What did I ask your group to do?
Oh, we're getting ideas.
like the name for the planet.
Setting the scene and talking about what it's like. I need some ideas from you because you're going to present these to the group. Here we go, beginning of the play.
Agonzuna is a gigantic boulder full of alien cries. It is a gentle planet with kindness at its heart.
I love this.
When scanning the land, it would appear houses had once stood there. No longer.
Have you got something? Yeah, Tommy?
Well, kind of like, when we, kind of like, they're going to be there, yeah, and everybody's going to be on the stage, and then kind of like, there's going to be, all in the background, there's going to be kind of like, there's going to be cars, there's going to be spaceships.
This is all great, but the task I gave you was to come up with brilliant descriptions. You went off
for design.
And did something completely different.
But you asked for design.
I didn't ask for design.
That's what Tommy said.
Gareth's noticed that Tommy struggles to stick at anything.
My hobbies is Lego, trampolining, I do breakdancing every day and night, and I'm on the computer, and I'm on the Wii, and I'm on my Xbox. Whenever I'm just sitting around, I'll just get really bored. Even when I'm just trying to get to sleep, I'll just get really bored.
Tommy can be very bubbly. He likes to be the best at what he does. He doesn't realise that, you know, he doesn't have to be the best at everything. Just taking part, and a lot of the time, is good for him.
He finds it difficult physically to write a story. He thinks after he's done 4 or 5 lines, that should be it, it should be finished. And you tell him, you know, there's a beginning, a middle and an end, and he just puts it all in one paragraph.
I just find it quite difficult because all the time, then you have to try and think about how can I put this into a full sentence? How can I put this into a full sentence? Because when you're just walking around and talking to people, then you don't actually put a lot of stuff into full sentences.
At school, Tommy's been making little progress in writing.
We see it with his homework. The teacher says they shouldn't sit down for longer than 20 minutes to do homework. But that 20 minutes, you know...
It takes Tommy to pick his pencil up.
Yeah, that's right, to pick his pencil up. He's,
and argue with you.
He's just so much involved in that 20 minutes, there's hardly any writing goes on at all.
He knows that he needs to put more effort in, but that takes too much effort for him.
The girls have been working separately on their part of the play, but for today, they'll join the boys. Gareth has an idea that he hopes will draw in even the most reluctant writers.
It is very nice, I must say, after weeks and weeks and weeks of being only with the boys, it's very nice to see the girls. Hello, girls. Hello. We are going to look at the moment where the aliens are flying through space to their new home. And I'd like a line for a song. You know, we're flying to Earth to take over your world. You know, it's up to you. The brilliant thing about song in situations like this is that it gets them excited, it gets the heart pumping, gets them into the imaginative world. And I'm hoping that the song and the writing are just going to go hand in hand. And they can see that these words will be the words that are read out in the Harlow Playhouse. How brilliant. Can somebody say, why don't we all say that line, look back on a plain planet. Go. Try it again. And looking back on our own planet. Megan, try it. Ready? 2, 3, Megan, go.
Looking back... Oh, come on.
I loved it. Megan, that's right. It went, looking back. Like that. Ready? Try it.
Oh, my God, no.
Looking back on our home planet. Sing that.
Looking back on our home planet.
And then, can anyone come up with the next line? William Johnson. No, go on, give it a go.
See it burn to dust.
Give him a round of applause. Looking back on our home planet, see it burn to dust. Jack Long.
Looking back, it makes me want to cry.
Excuse me. Shh. Those people who are laughing, I'd like to hear you have a go now. Yeah? Charlie? You thought it was very funny when Jack was having a go, not so funny when I asked you to do it.
I can see other planets on my way.
I can see other planets from my way. Flying through space, flying through space. And then what about watching the stars zoom by?
Instead of saying watching the stars zoom past, watching the stars zoom past my face.
That's great. Tommy, that's a good idea. 2, 3, and off you go. I can see
other planets on my way. Flying through space, flying through space.
Na, 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 na. Very well done. You've written the first song. That's lunch, everybody. Thank you.
In the 5 weeks since Gareth's been teaching Charlie, he's contributed little and often seems disengaged. Now Gareth's determined to get through to him.
Charlie. Let's see. Is that big enough? That chair. Good. How's it going?
Fine.
Yeah? So show me your writing.
The statues are breaking the windows to kidnap the children.
I like that line. The statues are breaking the windows to kidnap the children, then kill them. It's very dramatic. Okay, carry on.
We have to go and fight. We can't be afraid.
Nice. You're pretty good at writing. Do you like this? Do you normally like writing?
No.
No? So what is it about this that you're enjoying?
Don't know.
I've not seen you doing quite so much work before. A couple of times I have spotted you losing focus. Haven't I? What happened?
Someone was distracting me.
Yeah, someone distracts you. You're perfect. You're an angel. Yeah? You always do the right thing. Oh, that's so nice to hear. I'm not entirely sure I believe you, Charlie, having watched you. But this, for me, this is the right thing. If you could do something better, what would you like to be able to do?
Be really good at my work.
It's only going to happen if you work hard. Yeah? I'm pleased with that. Can I see more of this tomorrow, please? Up till now, I've not really seen much out of Charlie. I mean, he's made a bit of an effort at reading, but not huge. This is the most I have seen. 1.5 pages of work in a day. But I mean, that for him represents quite a change. And it's his own ideas. He's put some effort into this, because frankly, if he didn't like what he was doing, you get absolutely nothing. So this is very encouraging, but he's hard work. He really is.
Charlie's over 2 years behind in his reading. He's just the sort of boy Gareth needs to reach if he's to meet his target of raising the boys' overall achievement.
Charlie is quite loud, likes to have a laugh and joke. Like his teacher's always telling me about his concentration, how he don't concentrate on things, and she has to sort of tell him over and over in his face.
School can never be fun because I feel like going to sleep and like getting up and running out.
He's got a habit, Charlie, of ignoring you. He'll go into ignore mode, where he'll just switch off. So his behaviour is up and down, really.
When I've got ideas in my head, I can't write it out on paper because I just lose it all in my head.
I'd like him to come home and say, I'm enjoying it now, Mummy, literally. And carry on and be all happy and like put a nice smile on my face.
After a fortnight, the boys haven't completed a single scene, and Gareth is still trying to get Callum involved in the play.
So what I've got is a little plan. I would agree to teach you piano at lunchtimes. And I would like you to play something in the school play in front of everyone.
Yes, I'd love to.
Would you like to do that? Yeah?
Oh, damn it.
Da 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 da.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's much better if you use one hand.
See,
thumb on that.
I'm not really good at like using one hand. I just wanted to learn with 2 hands at first.
It takes practice. Okay, that's enough for today. Let's come back to it next time. I'll give you another lesson. Okay?
Oh,
But good start. Thanks,
hard.
Callum. It is hard, but you'll get it. No problem. See ya.
Hard.
I've not seen Callum be as enthusiastic about anything else as he is about music. He gets really excited. He was excited about writing the song. He was excited about playing the piano. This could be the key. Start from over here this time.
Over the next few days, the boys need to make rapid progress with the play. Their writing lessons usually mean close attention to spelling, handwriting and punctuation. Today, they'll have free rein.
This is the voice of the alien! Right, I want to see everybody working.
When Gareth first arrived, he got the boys to clear a wooded area to make a classroom. He's brought them here in the hope it will inspire them.
And the children were scared than they've ever been.
Yeah. More scared than they've ever been. Write that down.
Attention all pupils. Report to Small Hall as soon as possible.
That's really nice. Carry on in that vein. That's absolutely right, yeah. Charlie, have you done some writing?
He smells dirty and he is destroying the world.
Lovely work. They've written reams and reams. So something's working. Okay, boys. We have now got the whole of the first scene almost done. We've got a good chunk of the last scene done as well, so we are moving forward. It looks like some of those boys are really making improvements, and hopefully that's going to bear fruit when we come to test them and to see whether their reading age has improved. I hope that it will. I have a sort of intuitive sense that it might, but this stuff is so hard to prove. And there's no test for the twinkle in a boy's eye when he's really interested in something. Good, 4.
Gareth's been working on Callum's piano playing during lunch hour.
2, 3, go. I'm making it more complicated. You got to keep going, keep concentrating. 2, 3, and. Okay, you've almost got it. Okay, we'll do that one.
Want me to show you how good I am with the drums and see if I can join in with you, see if it sounds any good?
The drum kit?
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Let's stick to one instrument
Please,
at a time.
just a quick try.
No, one instrument at a time.
I wanted to be like the drummer in it for like part of the music.
No, Callum, it's a written play, a writing play. I want you to write. This is what I'm concerned about.
I mean, once we're done.
Well, yeah, but at the moment we're not done. And what I'm talking about is the last session only getting 2 sentences out of you. I want more. Okay? Go. Be gone.
One more thing.
No, go.
Okay.
See you later, Callum.
See you later.
Flying through space, I can see other planets.
With less than a week to go before curtain up, there are gaping holes in the boys' script. Gareth issues a new incentive. The more they write, the bigger the part.
You 3 are going to be introducing the school play in the Harlow Playhouse, okay? Tommy, so far, that's what I've got. Not very impressed with what I've seen so far. So it's time for you to start working hard, okay? And for this morning, you are just going to write. I foresee an absolute catastrophe. We've got 6 days left, 2 of them are the weekend. I'm hoping that by the end of today they realise how much work they have to do next week. That's the objective today. It's a short, sharp shot.
That was was quite true what Mr. Malone said when he said to me that I haven't got enough work done in my book. But the thing is, when I grow up, I really want to get a job as an actor. Because sometimes you, like, get really bored of just being the same person. So then you can just kind of, like, just be somebody else at different times.
Tommy, why have you not written anything so far?
I think it's quite hard. I can't write that fast, and I've got loads of ideas up here, but I just can't get them onto paper quick enough.
Well, the thing is then, Tommy, I mean, here's an opportunity for you to get stuff down. So if you write me a fantastic introduction, you can say it. This is the way it works. This is real writing, yeah? I really want to see something from you on stage, yeah? And so do your parents. Think about your parents, think about your mum. She'll come to this play, she's expecting Tommy to have a big bit. What's she going to do if suddenly she's thinking, hang on, where's the bit Tommy wrote? Does that make sense? Yeah. Good, go and have a quick break. Thank you, boys. It's incredibly frustrating. I mean, you just think, there's a boy with so many ideas and so much talent, and he just does not see the point of writing. Just thinks it's a waste of time. Frustrated. And frustrated by his own lack of ability.
In their next session, Gareth raises the pressure again.
We are going to finish the school play by the end of the week.
He selects some boys to help him meet the deadline.
Now, Charlie, you are one of the editors. You are going to be helping me to sort this play out. You can check whether the story makes sense. You can switch it round, add some more words in, or cut out the boring bits. Cut out the bits that don't work.
What the hell does fuzz mean?
We've read through and they've realised, oh, hang on a minute, this doesn't make sense. When I read it out, this is rubbish. I think they will now step that up. It's just now about the boys understanding that they're doing it, that it's their play and it's their responsibility to make it good. 3, 4, 5.
With the deadline approaching, the boys are flagging, and Gareth still pushing them physically.
Miracles you do!
His strategy of regular exercise has gone down well with the boys, but it's brought some discipline problems too.
Yes, Callum?
Can I quickly go to the water fountain?
No, can you come and do this first and then get some water? I think you'll be okay. A lot of you complained when I first arrived here. You said things like, oh, writing really hurts my hand. This will solve that problem by building up your muscles, which are quite small in your hand.
It really works.
Okay, it really works. Callum?
They don't. They just make me makes my hands ache. So then
if your hands ache, then you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. But
No, there's no yeah but. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but then that means
that. Callum, there's no yeah but. That is what they're supposed to do. Thank you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze it. 6, 7, 8. Squeeze it. 9, 10. Very sensibly, balls back in the box. Don't throw them at me or I will send you away to Siberia. Okay, balls in there. Good. They're meant to. There we are. Callum, where are you going? Back here, please. I didn't say anything of the sort. You can go last now. That's very rude. Come back. I beg your pardon. Callum? Don't make it worse than it already is. Thank you. Right, OK, so, Tommy, off you go, off you go, off you go, off you go. OK, the rest of you can go. Calla, come and speak to me.
I don't want to be honest with you.
Excuse me. I beg your pardon. Come over here, young man, right now.
No.
OK, fine. Callum? Callum?
Go away, what?
I think you're going to go and see Mrs. Thurgood, thank you.
Some teachers have already pointed out that they're having to deal with the fallout of Gareth's regime.
Callum's going to sit there for a good 20 minutes or so, take some time out, OK? Right, Callum, you had a bit of time out. You ready to come back? OK, I don't want you arguing with me. I hadn't said go and get some water. I was about to let you go and get some water and you walked off.
And you didn't ask me whether...
Callum, this is about respect. This is about me. I will respect you if you respect my authority. I am the teacher. I said come back and you refused. So you've spent 20 minutes out. It's as simple as that. If you break the rules, you don't get to join in. That's how it goes. That's the rules. That's life, okay?
Yeah, but Miss Roberts said...
No, yeah, but...
This is why I'm getting annoyed and I walked away. Because you're not listening.
I am listening.
No, you're not.
I am listening. I asked you to come and talk to me, and you said no, and you... Okay, you're not ready. You said you can say out.
Miss Roberts is Callum's usual form teacher.
Unfortunately, I hate to tell you this, but I've had 4 members of staff come up to me and tell me you dealt with it really badly.
Okay.
I don't know, I wasn't there, but obviously because he wasn't able to speak and say his side of the story, he feels that it's never going to be off his chest, never going to... Even if you think he's wrong, it's just a case of listening to him first without stepping on him badly.
Come on. I mean, okay, all right, maybe I was quite irritated with him, I have to say, and you know what? I'm really pressured. I'm massively pressured. This is a really, really tough ask. I'm at capacity, quite frankly. Basically, I'm just getting the feeling that half the bloody school don't think that this is a good idea. Maybe it isn't. It's just so nice to be back at the piano. Yeah, I just need... Oh, dear. It was a hard day today. It was a really hard day. Just the ups and downs of teaching are exhausting. I'm really feeling the pressure to make this good. And it just hurts when a kid walks out. There's no more time to bring these boys' levels up. And Chris's ghastly statistic is just right here in my mind. I'm afraid, it really is. The pressure is mounting.
We report that can't be stopped. We will take you down.
It's 3 days to go to the play. The girls are putting the finishing touches on their performance.
If you were to dig underneath this fine tree, you will find the remains of my dear little puppy dog.
But a few key sections of the boys' half still need a rewrite. Gareth wants to find out if being an editor has inspired Charlie to come out of his shell.
So, Charlie, editor Charlie, how's it going?
Fine.
It was the scariest planet in the whole universe. It was the most terrifying thing ever. I was watching the darkness coming over. I said to myself, I do not like this. I wish I was on a different planet. I like my house, but I don't like this. Who wrote that?
Me?
What do you think of it?
Fine.
Fine? It's not fine, it's great. It's really nice. It's really nice. It's really imaginative. Look at the words you've used. Frustrated. Devastated. Breaking down as many walls as possible into pieces. They were scared. You've imagined what the alien would be thinking about. It's really nice work, Charlie. It's really, really good. Sometimes I don't get many ideas from you, you know. I don't see your hand going up in class. And yet, you've written all this, and it's really nice writing. Why is that?
I forget what I was going to say.
You forget what you're going to say? Okay. You've got good words, you've got good imagination, and you've come up with some really fantastic ideas that are definitely going in the play. Okay? Off you go. Well done. We've got boys in this class who might appear to be much brighter, much more able, but cannot get that down on paper. And we've got Charlie, who's got, frankly, pages and pages of it, and yet he just can't speak. He can't stand up and be counted in front of the rest of the class. I had absolutely no idea that it was just all going on inside. He's thinking about it really carefully. He's right there. He's really imaginative. I'm really pleased about this. This is really unlocking something, and I think this could do him so much good to hear his words on stage and to see them written down in the play. It's going to be fantastic for him.
For Gareth, there is still one element missing from the play. He wants it to be more than just a boy's adventure.
The whole plan of the school play is to appeal to the Boise element, aliens and fantastical ideas, and I think it's a shame if it only has that. I want it to be moving, if it can be, when it's about aliens.
Despite their run-in, Gareth believes Callum may be exactly the boy who can give the play the emotion it needs.
I want you to imagine that you are a Roman soldier and you are about to go into battle with the aliens, okay? So I want on here a description of your thoughts, what you could see, what you felt like. It's about the character. Who are you? Who's this Roman soldier? What's his life like? All those sorts of things. Do you think you can do that? If you do a big part, if you do a big thing, I'll put it in the play.
Cool.
Go. There's a pencil.
Thank you.
Get writing. Yes.
It will mean a lot for me to read at the Playhouse because it might actually make it more of a passionate play. Mum likes watching my school plays, and I'll get my dad to come too. I reckon he will like it if he comes, but it just depends really, because he's got a lot on all the time.
I'm going to make sure that I get the best piece of writing out of that boy that he has ever done in his life, and get his ideas out of his skull and onto some paper where they actually count. I bet the girls are having the most fabulous, neat and tidy rehearsal with everyone assigned their parts, and it's all nicely typed up and everything's delightful and pink and beautiful. But what I will say is that the boys' play is brilliant. It's full of really good ideas, and it's fun, and it's really boyish, and they love it, and they're taking it deadly, deadly seriously. Some of them.
Tommy's ideas are still stuck in his head. Gareth's struggling to help him get them down on paper. He's enlisted Tommy's mum for backup.
I find it very hard to write a whole play in a month, as I am not a confident writer, but we are here and ready.
That's how I feel. And
you know that you can do it.
Yep.
Yeah? If you've come up with that fantastic work,
yeah,
you're not going to sit at the breakfast bar this evening and go, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. You will get to stand in front of the whole audience and read out a beautiful piece of writing.
Yeah.
And how will that feel?
Better.
Fantastic.
It will feel fantastic, Tommy. And I'm only making you do this because I know that you're capable of this. And it's simply about effort with you.
So do I. I know that I'm capable of it.
Then why don't you do it? I'm determined that you're going to have a fantastic bit in this play. Good. Great. I shall wait to see it tomorrow. Thank you, Mrs. Wade. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you. I've not got my bag over here, lovely. You're going to have to put it in your bag.
Even a really important, exciting thing like performing at the local theatre doesn't seem to quite touch them. It's just like they're only worried about what the other boys are saying or what's going on this afternoon or what's happening right now, never thinking, hang on a minute, on Thursday I'll be really embarrassed if I haven't got something good to say. I better work hard. He's totally capable. Whether he will do it or not, I don't know.
It's the eve of the play, and Gareth must judge whether Callum has earned himself a major role.
My heart raced as I thought about the upcoming battle and wondering, am I going to make it? I look around at all the pale faces of the men, no, my brothers, who are going to fight, and I can't be there to help. Do I need to go through it at such an age?
Callum, is that it? Oh, there's more.
No, there's more.
Yeah, carry on.
My final wish is that I will see my family in time.
Callum, do you have any idea what it's like teaching you?
No?
Try and empathise.
That sometimes it frustrates you that I don't work hard, and then it's like a big wow when I do.
It's not a big wow. It's no wow at all, actually. It really is not a surprise to me that you've turned out work of that quality and that feeling. That's no surprise to me. You're right about the frustration there, Callum. It's very frustrating. Do you know why it's frustrating? Why is it frustrating?
Because I could have done a lot more in the time.
Yeah, really frustrating. And do you know who the loser is in that situation?
Me?
It's a really important lesson for you, Callum. This is the work of a writer. This is the work of somebody with a really good brain. If you write like that, people will take you seriously. Now, I know why you've done this. You've done this because you want a part in the play, yeah? But you need to deliver this kind of work, irrespective of what you think you're going to get out of it, because the person who wins by working this hard is you. Off you go to break. Thank you. Good work. Good morning, I think. I'm excited about the play now, are you? Yeah?
A few tears.
A few tears. Let's see if we can wring out some tears. Good idea. I'm expecting really, really excellent reading of that. Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. See you after break.
Just makes me feel better about myself and more confident, because I know that I'm a lot better than I think.
He shows his hard exterior so much that you could think that the stereotypical boy's activities would be the thing that would appeal. Actually, he's quite sensitive underneath it all. And that's full of feeling and softness and thought and care. It's really interesting to see that side to Callum. And I haven't been able to get to that, and that's the first time we've got there. It's the first time I've seen the real Callum, I think.
Now there's just one missing piece.
Ah, young Master Tommy, how are you?
It's time to see if Tommy's ideas have made it onto paper.
Come sit down. Oh, wow, it's an epic. Oh, good. This is more like...
If you want to read this one, then it might make it a little bit easier to type it out.
You typed it out?
Yeah.
Tommy, you have excelled yourself. All right, why don't you read it to me?
Okay. Over the last month, the boys and girls have been busy writing and planning the production for this year. When Mr. Malone announced that we were going to be writing and performing here, I felt excited but nervous, but that means over at the Playhouse.
That's absolutely perfect, I understand that, yep.
As a boy, I find it very hard.
And that's good, because that shows you're thinking about your audience. But how do you feel about it?
I think it's excellent.
Good. I like your confidence. Thank you, Tommy.
See ya.
You may go. Well done. Thanks. For weeks and weeks, I've had absolutely next to nothing from Tommy in his book. And because he is now going to be performing this on stage at the Harlow Playhouse, it becomes immediate. It's exciting. He wants to do it. And he's written far too much. It's got to be a first. It's really nice to see. He's motivated, and that's kind of the key, isn't it?
It's the day of the Pear Tree Mead play.
William Johnson! It's your poster!
Tonight, they'll be performing something entirely written by themselves. It'll bring together speaking, reading and writing in a very public display of their achievements.
The biggest problem is with their confidence. If they come off stage tonight thinking, actually, we wrote a fantastic play and we spoke it in public and the audience appreciated it, I think it's going to count hugely for them.
I have some aftershave and deodorant as well.
Aftershave and deodorant?
Yes.
Wow, how grown up.
I'm feeling nervous. A little bit scared.
Excited, half nervous, happy.
Take this moment to be proud of your achievements, yeah? We're going to have a great day? Okay, listen up, guys. Shh. This is a really, really important day. This is a pretty unique achievement for a primary school. Not many primary schools write their own school plays. Read it and speak it like you are proud of it, yeah? As you can hear, the audience is already in. Everyone ready? Ready? Hello! Good evening and welcome to Harlow Playhouse on this lovely warm evening. It's really good to see so many of you here, and this is a really special night for Pear Tree Mead Primary School because you are about to be taken out of this galaxy into another world with the aliens from Agonzuna. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Agonzuna at the Harlow Playhouse. Over the last month, the boys and girls have been busy writing and planning the school production for this year. When Mr. Malone announced that we were going to be writing the play and performing it here at the Playhouse, I felt excited but nervous. I'm not a confident writer, or I'm not fast at writing. And speaking for all the boys and the girls, we have enjoyed this lots. So sit down, relax, and enjoy the show.
Thousands of years ago, there was a planet called Agonzuna. Agonzuna was full of aliens called the Agonies.
The Agonies were a different colour from the people of Earth, blue and pink with a touch of silver.
But things were terrible in Agonzuna. In fact, they were unbelievably bad. Lurking on the planet was a huge, terrifying volcano. One day, the huge, terrifying volcano spat out red-hot lava, causing a terrible ash cloud. Not only could nobody go on flights to cheap holiday destinations, but air was running out. The aliens were forced to leave their home planet and search for a new world.
But then they saw a tiny planet with green and blue splodges all over it.
Perfect, that is where we shall live.
But ladies and gentlemen, we know it as planet Earth.
We shall commence the invasion.
Yeah! Attention, attention, all aliens of Agonzuna. This is war. We need all the equipment you can find. This is what we need. 15,000 spud guns. A massive ray gun, gas masks. Mwahahaha!
Looking back on our home planet, see it burn to dust. Looking back, it makes me want to cry.
Coming up next, we have got a moving speech from a boy from Pear Tree Mead.
I watched as the aliens approached, thinking about my family, wondering, are they alive, are they suffering, or are they gone? My heart raced as I thought about the upcoming battle and the men that are going to fight. No, my brothers, and all I can do is watch them fight. But do I want to watch a war at such an age? Do I deserve to? And my final wish is that I see my family again.
Victory, victory, we have got the victory, hooray, hooray, we'll survive the day. We defeated the aliens from Agonzuna. We have won, we have won, we have won, the aliens have won.
Beautiful singing.
We keep it.
Beautiful singing.
Well done.
Well, I had some strangers just going, yeah, you've done a good job, mate. All right, then.
They're just brilliant in the end, pulled up trump, so really good. Very, very good.
So proud of him. He done absolutely. His confidence was so amazing. So yeah, I'm really proud of him.
I think there wasn't a dry eye at points in the place. It's fantastic. It's all came together and they've done brilliant.
I was very touched, very proud. Proud for the children, proud for the teachers, proud for Gareth, who, you know, all helped them on that journey.
I just wanted those boys to be proud of their writing, and the sound that they made when they came off stage, you could just tell that they were delighted with it. That's the sort of thing that they will never forget, because they knew they'd done a good job. They knew that everyone was proud of them and that they could be proud of themselves, that they'd done this thing that they thought was impossible. They have succeeded today, and that will set them up to succeed again.
The performance has shown the boys what they can achieve. But it counts for nothing if they can't deliver today. Gareth must prove that his regime can bring hard results. The boys will sit a nationally recognised test in the fundamental measure of literacy, reading. It'll determine the success or failure of Gareth's entire 8 weeks at Pear Tree Mead.
I know it's the last week of term. I know that you're all really excited about the holiday. I'm excited about the holiday. But if schools are going to change to allow boys to do the sorts of things that you've been able to do for the last term, and hopefully will be able to do in the future, we have to do a test to prove what kind of difference it's made. This is about showing that boys can really do as well as girls. So don't let yourselves down.
Off you go, boys. No talking.
The head teacher wants evidence the boys have progressed.
What I'm really hoping is that there has been an impact, because the whole reason I've asked Gareth to come into school is to try and raise the boys' achievement. If that hasn't happened, we as a school are back to the drawing board.
Some of them are just hopelessly lost. The test becomes more and more difficult as they go through it. And you've got words like inauspicious, segmented. A lot of these boys have got no idea what that is. I'm not sure how much impact I've had on this test, and that really worries me, because then it's easy to dismiss everything. You know, tests are really important. They're going to have to do this through their whole lives, but it's just rather sad. But they're trying. They really are. They're working really hard. They're doing their best. Listen to how quiet they are. That's never happened before, has it?
It's the last day of the school year at Pear Tree Mead. The test has been externally marked and the results are in. Gareth is about to discover whether his regime of risk, competition and sheer fun has really made a difference.
Morning, everyone. Last day. Get your tissues ready. I promise not to cry. I'm made of sterner stuff than that. Morning. Chris, hello.
I have the results of the reading tests.
It's D-Day.
It is D-Day.
Right.
Shall we go to my office and have a look?
Okay,
I haven't opened them yet.
Good. Okay. In the year 6, the boys have caught up 5 months on the girls!
Yay.
Of these, 7 boys improved by 12 months, while Tommy Wade improved by 20 months. That's
nearly 2 years.
That's come on, that's unbelievable. William Jansen improved by 20 months. I can believe that.
Reese
Newman.
He's good.
6 months. I am really, really surprised and really happy about this.
I have to say I'm actually really surprised.
Are you?
Yes.
I'm just so happy. It feels like such an achievement.
Yeah. You have actually reached your target. It gives me more leverage as to how we design our curriculum next year and the sorts of things we do, you know, because we so much put an emphasis on reading, writing, maths. The enjoyment has gone out of learning.
Yeah.
And if we can get that enjoyment back in,
yeah,
they're still going to learn. I am really, really pleased.
Good. I am really pleased that you're not going to fire me and I can walk out with my head held high.
Not fired.
Brilliant. I'm afraid I resign. Go!
Gareth has taught the 39 boys for just 8 weeks. Since their first test, 15 of them have improved by 6 months or more. Ross is up by 9 months, Harry by 18 months, and Tommy by 20 months.
At the beginning, I thought, yes, this is really worthwhile doing. Halfway through, I was really not very sure because I couldn't see where everything was going. But certainly now, at the end of the whole process, seeing how much the children have got out of it has made the whole thing worth it, and I don't regret anything.
The last 3 months have been, for me, speaking to you as a human being, not as a teacher, it's been really hard and also really brilliant. And when you've had moments of what I consider to be real breakthroughs, it's made me incredibly proud of you. Yeah, Ryan.
Can you try and make me go back into year 6 so I can start year 6 over again?
No, wouldn't it be nice? Sadly, you have to. Life goes on. One day you'll be an adult and you'll probably have a boy of your own to deal with. And best of luck when you do. Tommy.
Everybody right now, are you happy out here? Yeah. When you're happy, then you learn more. No.
Callum, you had your hand up.
But I'm going to miss you.
Thanks. I will miss you too, actually.
I just want to say thank you, and can we give Miss Malone a clap?
Class dismissed. Off you go. I'm sad. I'll miss you, Tommy.
I hope you do.
I shall. I promise. Good luck in year 6, Harry. Hope everything works out for you.
So let's go.
There you go, Callum.
Nice.
Bye.
Look at that rock.
Bye, Callum. I do feel a real sense of accomplishment because the boys have improved and the school believe in what I've done. And I really hope that they do feel like it's been a success and that they will take elements of it and feel freer. I think they're excited about the possibility of what it can do for those boys. It's good news.
The surprise results of a man with some smart theories in the classroom experiment, Monday night at 7 on BBC Two. Reading funny stuff into the news, Dara O'Brien is the head boy of another Mock the Week up next.